As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Orlando. Hardy on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Levis from the shotgun. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. From the gun, Levis. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Levis now off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Achane again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Titans will get set to take over. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it on 2nd and short. From the 39. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On the play fake, it's Levis. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Third down run from Achane. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Tua off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, here's Tua. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on third, Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. Fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. Completed to Pollard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hand. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Dolphins hoping to grow their lead before halftime. A-Chain running to the right. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Levis. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
They send him left out of the slot. Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Levis. Connecting on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Levis here on 1st down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Levis throwing again. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a first down. From the gun, Levis. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 45 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third and short yardage, Levis. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Shotgun now for Levis. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kick is going to go out of bounds. And you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Tua off the play fake. Able to find A-Chan. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. A-Chain on the inside give. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They'll stick with A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Achan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Levis now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Levis now against the blitz. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Tua. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Achan, a 1st down carry. Has a lane past the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Achan up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. It is Cup left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Tagovailoa will look to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
1st and 10 now from the 30. After that pick, here's Levis. And they pick him off again. Trevin Wallace has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins go up by 19. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Levis throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They put a receiver in motion right. Levis here on 1st down. From the Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A run now with Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Dolphins very close to an 11th win this season. They're out now ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on.